Arizona football in the Big 12 this coming year has the 4th best odds to win it. All right, so here's what we got. We got Kansas State at 1 at 340. Then we got Utah or plus 340. Then we got Utah at plus 380. We got Kansas at plus 650. We got Arizona at plus 750. I love Arizona's chances. Joking aside, I love Arizona's chances. At those odds, the 4th best odds at plus 750, yes, please sign me up for 2.
See, I think one of the issues here, which is weird about the Big 12 this year, is like Arizona doesn't play Kansas State in a conference game and doesn't play Kansas.
Right.
So you'll need to rely on other teams to get that done. Arizona plays Utah, and obviously, judging by those odds, they probably think Utah is going to be favored. But like Arizona doesn't play multiple teams in that top region at plus 750. That's a heck of a bet, man.
What am I missing here? Kansas State lost really good players. They lost their quarterback. They lost like 4 or 5 starters.
Yeah, they got the young freshmen. They're good. I like it.
But are you backing the K over the A?
Well, I'll never back another. And Kansas State's regular season, they're under 9.5 wins.
Okay.
And Arizona is under 8.5 wins. So basically, they think Arizona is going to be an 8-win team.
All right, and Kansas as well. Also, is this somewhat of a question as well about Brent Brennan maybe just not knowing what kind of coach he is at the Power 5 level? Because I look at Arizona's talent, and I guarantee you, looking at all these schools, looking at Arizona's talent, I'll take Arizona's offense over every one of these teams.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know. Those odds are fluid. They could change after Arizona loses or adds guys on the transfer portal. Right. That all depends. I know what you're wondering, Mike. ASU is under 4.5 wins.
By the way, but it does crack me up a little bit. Guess who's last in all of these? Or right at the bottom, Colorado. Do we have
ASU's 4.5? Colorado is 5.5. So Colorado, they're saying, will be better than ASU.
And by the way, ASU doesn't even show up on what you just sent me. That's how bad ASU is predicted to be. That's for you, Jacob Franklin. But Arizona, though, joking aside, I do like these odds. I think Arizona is the best value pick in this conference at plus 750. I mean, this is a team on a 7-game winning streak. And let's be honest. I mean, the offense under Noah Fifita, by the way, very well-deserved freshman honors. The offense under Noah Fifita should be really good. And if it's not really good, then I'm going to have some real questions about Dino Babers immediately. It should really be good.
I think a lot of it is just uncertainty, right? Yeah. Like new coaching staff, new OC, how does Arizona respond to losing some of these guys in the portal? I just think that those odds are uncertainty. I don't really agree with quite a few odds. Like Oklahoma State is plus 1,600. Mike Gundy's better than that. Like, it's a mistake they make every single year.
And then Mike Gundy always wins. You know what's funny about Mike Gundy? Mike Gundy always, every 5th year, Mike Gundy will have a top 5 team, and every year in between, they're a top 25 team. Mike Gundy is one of the top 10 to 12 coaches in all of college football, and I will stand by this.
Yeah, he's a really good coach. So it's kind of like Oklahoma State fans are like, what are you guys doing? Like, plus 1,600? By the way, ASU is the 3rd lowest with Houston and BYU.
Okay, well, yeah, that they deserve to be at the very bottom. Now Arizona, though, let's look at these other ones. Kansas, Lance Leopold is a really, really good. He's a really, really good coach.
Kansas should be good. They absolutely should be good. Leopold is a great coach.
Isn't it really weird saying?
They didn't make a bowl. They started off hot and they became awful. And the hype is going to be big again. And the Colorado fans are going to look at Vegas and say 4.5 wins. We should be at 9 wins.
Yes, exactly. Do Colorado fans go away when Dion leaves after the year?
Yeah, they're done. Done.
Yeah, because I can't really remember the last time that Colorado was good, like actually good in football or basketball, where they were really relevant. I mean, maybe like back in the early to mid 90s, but I mean, cool.
Are we talking like a 1-year thing?
I mean, maybe a 1-year thing, but even then.
Gosh. Colorado was good. It's been.
Didn't like Dan Hawkins have one good year or something? Or
Yeah,
somebody?
and with basketball, they made the second round in 2020.
Well, I mean, that's what we're looking at, though. We're having to go back all the way. We're having, Mel, did they have a good year under Mel Tucker?
No. That's why he left.
Because he didn't have a good year and he parlayed that into a $10 million per year job.
Let me see. He went, I'm right. He went 5-7 and left.
I mean, yeah, and their basketball history, to quote Ryan Mitchell, the great Ryan Mitchell, their basketball history is gross. Correct, it is. All right, but either way, I'm telling you all, get in on Arizona. I'm back in the A. Sheer, if you had to pick one team to win the conference this coming year in the Big 12, are you back in the A or are you back in somebody else?
I always back the A, Mike.